numbers. See, we're going to take this first row. And so for the first row, you can have this many. And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Those are the numbers that you can have in the first row. Okay, 10. And so we're going to go 2 more further for the purpose of our explanation. That's all you need to know after that. So after that is 11. So it's a 1, 1, and a 1 together. So it goes 10 and then 11. And then after that, you have a 1 and a 2. So those together make the number called 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. So it goes 10, 11, and then 12. Okay, so let's review. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then remember it goes 11, okay, and then 12, okay. Perfect. Okay. And so now what we have here, we have hours here, we have hours, and then we have the minutes. So to explain hours to you. So, you know when the sun comes up in the sky and then goes back down and it becomes dark again and then it becomes light again, that is 24 hours. 24. So for right now, you don't have to worry about that. But, so, we'll just take one of those hours. We just take one of those hours, and then we split it up into 60, and that's the minutes. And so, so there's 60 minutes. And so instead of the 6 being in the first row, it's in the second row. So it's like 10, 6 10s, 6 10s, 6 10s, 6 10s. Yep. Okay. So first you have 60 minutes. You have 60 minutes. And so those will start at 0. They start at 2 zeros, 2 zeros, and then they go up by 1. They go up by 1 every minute, and there's seconds, and there's other stuff in there, but you don't have to worry about that right now. It gets a little more complicated, but we're going to just start with minutes and hours. Okay, so it goes up. These numbers go up, and they start at 0. They start at 0, 0, and go 1, and then 2, and then 3, and 4, and 5, and then it keeps on going. It keeps on going until it gets to 60. And once it reaches 60, then that's where the hours come into play. So for every 60 minutes, it becomes 1 hour. So every time 60 minutes go by, then you get 1 hour. Okay? And so there are 24 hours in a day. So 4 hours in the day. That's how it works. So, and then once it'll go up, the hours go up. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. And then once it reaches 12, it starts over back at 1. And so you do that twice. You do that 2 times. You go 12, and then you go 12 for the day, 12 for night. Why is it 12? I don't know why it's 12. But that's just how it is. Okay. Perfect. You understand? You understand? All right. If you have any questions, just ask me. Ask me. Okay. All right. Now that we got time covered, we're gonna explain how to drive a car. Yeah, you've seen this around. Yep. All right. So step number 1 is you have to get inside of the car. So right now you're outside of the car. You are outside of the car. That means that you are not within the area of the car. You're not within it. You're outside of it. That's right. You're not within. You're in a different area than within this car. So step number 1 is to unlock the door. So locking the door is when you won't be able to open. And open is when the door will let you into the area. See, the area is disconnected, so that's how you get in. Okay, so to unlock, remember, lock cannot open. grooves. You see how these are grooves? Grooves. There's grooves here, there's grooves. So those fit into other grooves inside of the door. So you fit it, and then it releases a mechanism so you can turn the key. And when you turn the key, it allows the doors to open. See, now you're open. Okay. And now that the door is open, you get inside. Remember, outside is when you're not within the walls, but now you're within, so you're inside of the walls. Okay, you're inside. And now you're gonna close the door, and closing the door means that the walls are completely closed. There's no break in the walls. See, look. This is closed because there's no full break. Now there's windows, but see, there's a continuous break. There's a continuous non-break. Look. Yeah. Okay. So next, to actually start the car, you're going to put a key inside another hole, and it's going to be below the steering wheel. See this guy right here? This is the steering wheel. And to the right of it, to your right, this side, see, there's your left and your right. And so your left is always to this side, and your right is always to this side. Okay, so you're going to take the key and put it in a hole to the right. You'll see a hole that will fit the key to the right, of the steering wheel, which is this. And we'll get to the steering wheel later. Okay. So now you have the key, and you have to turn it to the right. So you have your key inserted. And then you turn to the right. Remember, to the right. And that'll start the engine. And the engine is what makes the car go. And it's a little complicated because there's gas and there's ignition, and don't worry about all that. You just have to know that turn key makes engine go. Okay, perfect. So now you got the car going. Going. So you have to steer. Okay. Well, this one. So you use the steering wheel. Okay. And you use that to turn. You can use that to turn right or left. And so you have to follow the road. The road is that kind of black-gray, hard structure. Hard, not soft. Hard structure that you see outside. Okay. And you just have to follow it. Follow it. Okay. That's basically how you drive. Drive. All right. Cool. So now that we got that down, we're gonna learn how to use scissors. Okay. So to start, you have to put your finger in this hole and this hole, and you're gonna use your pointer finger, and you're gonna put your pointer finger in the bottom hole. Okay, see how this hole is bigger? You see how this hole is bigger and this hole is smaller? You're gonna put your pointer finger in the bigger hole. The bigger hole means that there's more area. There's more area within it. So, see, there's more area. It's larger. And so you put your finger in that one, and then you take your thumb. Your thumb is your finger that is not the same direction as your other four fingers. Remember, we kind of before. So these are four, and then you have your thumb. So your thumb goes in there. And then you're going to use your muscles. Your muscles are what pushes and pulls. That's how you get movement. See, I'm moving, and that means I'm using my muscles, muscles. Every time you move, you're using muscles. So you take forefinger and thumb, also use your middle finger if you're feeling adventurous, and so then you push, remember using muscles, and you push, and it's open, now it's open, and now you can close them. Okay, open and close. Open is when, remember, there's space between, space, and then you close. There's no space. Look, it's continuously around. Okay. And then for scissors, they're sharp. See, they're sharp. And sharp means that they can cut through things. They can cut through things. And cutting means splitting it in half. Here, I will demonstrate. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right now I'm open. I have them open. I have the scissors open. And now I'm having them close. I'm closing them on this piece of paper. And as you can see, it's splitting. See? Because before it was completely continuous, but now I cut with the scissors. Remember, I open them and then I close them on the piece of paper using my muscles. And then I closed it, and now look, it is in two separate pieces. Separate is when they're no longer together. When they were together, they were one piece, and now that they're separate, they are two pieces. They are two pieces. Okay, let me show you again. Open. Go over the piece of paper, and now I close. I'm closing the scissors. Ready? You can see from this angle. That's a better angle. Now they're closed. Let's do it one more time. Look, open. And I'm beginning to close, and it's closed. All right. I hope that you learned something. Today. Remember, we went over time. How to tell time. Remember, hours, minutes. And there's 60 minutes, and yep. And then there's 24 hours, but you split it into 2 12s. Yep. And then you remember the car. You remember how to drive the car. It's been turning on the key, opening, using the steering wheel. Yep. And then the scissors. Scissors. Yep, open. They're open right now using the muscles in my fingers and fingers, and close. All right. I hope you learned something.